right? But he entered the season as a guy that we were talking about as one of the National Player of the Year favorites, right? One of the guys that's in that conversation. And Walter Clayton Jr. today, I'm just going to give you the stats, right? Because that kind of sums everything up here. Walter Clayton Jr., 22 points, 6 for 11 from 3, 6 assists, 3 steals, not a single turnover to his name. Mark Sears, 9 points, 3 of 11 from the floor, 0 for 4 from 3, 3 assists, 3 turnovers. And to me, that just kind of sums up what this Florida team is. They've continued to get better. So my question to you, Jeff, is why is Alabama going through this kind of rut? What is wrong with Alabama right now?
Well, I mean, listen, they've had a tough schedule. They haven't been as good as we thought they'd be this year. You know, they've been erratic. They've been erratic, and I think a big part of it is when your best player is erratic, which is the case with Mark Sears. You know, the difference is Walter Clayton has been consistently good all year round. And Mark Sears, frankly, Nate Oates doesn't always know what he's going to expect from Sears. Sears was awful in the second half. Big Cliff, I don't know how many rebounds he finished with, but it wasn't many. I'm looking at the box score now. He had 1 rebound tonight. 1 rebound. Like, I can get 1 rebound against Florida. I'm convinced I could pull down 1 rebound against Florida. Maybe I couldn't. Probably couldn't. But Cliff should. He's 7 feet. He's a big boy. He can't have 1 rebound. You know, Youngblood's been better, certainly. You know, LeBaron Fallon, the talented freshman, was awesome last game. And as good as he was a game ago, he was not very good today. And again, Grant Nelson didn't play in the second half. And I talked to Nate Oates after the game about that. He injured his knee at the end of the first half, drove kind of something awkwardly with the knee. And Nate said, I don't think it's an ACL, but I don't know what it is. And I'm hopeful we'll have him for the first round of the NCAA tournament. So, you know, they'll know more. Sure, they'll have tests. They'll find out how he's doing here when he wakes up tomorrow. But, you know, that would be a brutal blow for Alabama. Because, again, we saw what happened. When Grant Nelson plays hard, he can impose his will. He doesn't look the part because he's super athletic. But sometimes when he plays tough, like if he plays tough, they're a different team, Rob. And when he wasn't out there at all today, like they just got completely
the issue with them is, like, I think it is toughness. Like, toughness is the problem for Alabama. It's they have.
What have I been saying all year with Sears? I've been saying all year, like the lack of kind of leadership, the lack of like your best player being a guy that.
I don't know if it's that necessarily as much as, I mean, that's definitely part of the problem. But I think I think they're one of these teams that has a couple too many specialists. And what I mean by that is they got guys that are out there that can shoot. And then they have guys that are out there that are their purpose is playing defense and getting rebounds and being physical. And they have guys that are out there because of what Mark Sears can do. And you just have too many guys that are really good at one thing and not great at being kind of all-around basketball players. So there's certain matchups that will really affect them because the pieces don't necessarily fit perfectly.